Good evening, sports fans, and welcome to the Gulf Coast Sports Network. We're coming to you live from Spring Hill, Florida this evening for tonight's matchup between the Buccaneers of Gulf High School and the Eagles of Springstead. It's senior night for the Eagles, so enjoy this final home game for the seniors. I'm Will Wilkie, and by my side and along on the call this evening is the one, the only, Brian Hawkins.
Hey, thanks, Will, and thank you to the fans for tuning in tonight. With the district playoffs starting next week, teams are putting their final pieces in place for all the important playoff run. We expect nothing different here tonight, as momentum is key to making a deep run come tournament time. The Buccaneers come into tonight's game led by seniors Ian Birchfield and Harper King, who have put together solid offensive numbers, batting .474 and .300 respectively. The Bucs will need them to set the tone early and often to make the statement here tonight. On the home side of the diamond are the Springstead Eagles, winners 2 of their last 3 games. The Eagles will be looking to notch another victory in their final home game of the season and senior night. The Eagles bring in a balanced attack, but will be looking toward the steady bat of junior Owen Andres and the emergence of sophomore Quinn Lenneman, who is batting .500 in his last 5 games.
Don't go anywhere. Golfers of Springstead is live here on the Gulf Coast Sports Network. Starting lineups in the first pitch will be coming up next. Preparing for that next step in life isn't always easy. At Legacy Wealth Partners, our combination of experience, professionalism, and access to a wide variety of products and services to help meet all of your financial goals. For a new level of attention, insight, and capability, contact the trusted team at Legacy Wealth Partners.
The game's on the line, and you're looking at a full count with 0.2 seconds left on the shot clock. The last thing you need to be worried about is your deodorant. That's why I use Old Spice. Old Spice is the bare knuckle, straight arm tackle, heavyweight deodorant that gives the best game, set, and match, eye-step, and sudden death, double overtime performance in the pit fight against odor.
Safe!
From odor, thanks, Old Spice.
So as we go through the exchange of lineups with the umpire crew, we'll go ahead and get started with the Divinity Med Spa starting lineup. The Divinity Med Spa starting lineup. First for the visiting Buccaneers of Gulf High School, batting first, number 14, Tyrell Truesdale. Batting second, number 8, Harper King. Batting third, number 22, Randy Rodriguez. Batting fourth, number 16, Starling Gomez. Batting fifth, number 1, Aiden Richardson. Batting sixth, number 4, Logan Smith. Batting seventh, number 2, Corey Custer. Batting eighth, number 12, Caden Passo. And batting ninth, number 5, David Jenkins. And the Buccaneers are coached by Steven Bianco. Now for the home team, Springstead Eagles. Batting first, number 15, Derek Ryan. Batting second, number 7, Quinn Lenneman. Batting fourth, number 4, Owen Andres. Batting fourth, number 21, Jake Jasiak. Batting fifth, number 16, Ty Grover. Batting sixth, number 17, Chris DeCono. Batting seventh, number 12, Dimitri Sabino. Batting eighth, number 22, Marcus Apolsky-Rowe. And batting ninth, number 5, Peter Ward. And the Eagles are coached by Jeff Gillespie, and this is your Divinity Med Spa starting lineup. So, Brian, as we await the start of today's ball game, as we mentioned earlier on in the preview, momentum is going to be key heading into the playoffs, and you certainly want to establish that momentum with a win right at the end of the season. So what are your keys to victory tonight, regardless of what side you're on?
Yeah, so if I'm the Springstead Eagles, I'm looking out to play solid defense in the first inning, led by their pitching staff. Like you said, they're gearing up. They've got some of the JV team that has joined the varsity side. Good experience for the young ball players. Hopefully they'll get in and see some playoff action as well. But bats need to be hot. Clean up the game. Don't make mistakes and play hard.
Those are solid keys to victory tonight. And we expect both teams to leave it on the field here as the regular season wraps up this Friday. Opening up for the playoffs early next week, we'll be giving you exclusive live coverage of District 7 playoff baseball and District 9 playoff softball.
Can't wait. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be really, really fun to not only announce and be the color for those games, but also to see the local athletes really get after it and enjoy their last part of the season, right? Playoff baseball is where it's at.
Absolutely.
Everybody, it's win or go home. You got to be out there. They're pumped up for it, and they're going to start, like you said, tonight. It's got to start tonight.
That it is. We expect the emotions to be running high, not only tonight, but also come playoff time as all the players and the coaches leave it on the field. You can feel the emotion in the on the field. And we'll be bringing you all those events live, so be sure to subscribe. That way you'll never miss the action. You can actually go ahead and subscribe now. It is free. And you can set a reminder for the games. We've actually started putting up the links for the softball tournament. The first round links are already up, with the doubleheader that starts on the 27th of April, 5 o'clock and 7 o'clock respectively, as my cohort here, Brian Hawkins, mentioned. It will be Derek Smith and Brian Hawkins, on the 27th, it'll be myself, Will Wilkie, and Wild Bill Lizer on the call for the 27th. On the 28th, it'll be Derek Smith and the man, Brian Hawkins.
It's going to be fun with Derek. I've never done a broadcast with Derek. He's a great guy. He's very knowledgeable in baseball. He's raised a great little baseball player in Bubba Smith, so it's going to be a good time. Looking forward to it, Will.
We certainly are, and we'll take a moment here as we honor America with our national anthem.
Thank you.
So we were talking about playoff softball prior to the anthem, but not to sleep on playoff baseball. As we mentioned earlier, we do have District 7 playoff baseball action coming your way next week as well. We will have the second round game at Nature Coast High School featuring the winner of Central versus Hudson. And then we'll also be carrying the championship game live for you on Friday, April 30th. And the full cadre of GCSN announcers will be there to bring that game home to you live. You don't want to miss it. As we wrap up our coverage for the season, it's been a blast the entire way, Brian.
It really has, Will, and that Central Hudson game is going to be one to watch.
That it will. But this game's going to be one to watch as well. We're glad you're joining us here tonight live. We'll go through the defensive set first for the home team Eagles. On the mound's going to be Apolsky Rowe, behind the plate Andres. Over at third, Grover. Shortstop Sabino. Second base Ward. First base Jasiak. In right field will be Ryan. Center field Lenneman. And in right field DeCono. And that's your defensive set as we get ready to get the game underway. We'll give the defensive alignment for Gulf during the home half of the first. Again, we're glad you're joining us this evening for the broadcast live. If you do join the game late, you can always rewind this game. It is free. We appreciate your viewership and your support. Go ahead and toss us a like if you're enjoying the broadcast this evening. Click subscribe if you haven't already done so. That way you won't miss any of the action come playoff time or any of the exciting features that we have upcoming here on the Gulf Coast Baseball Network. Leading off the game for Gulf High School, number 14, starting shortstop, number 14, Tyrell Truesdale. We've got swing and a miss, strike one as we're underway. Balsky Rowe works from the windup, the big lefty. Misses away, count evens up 1-1. Wind blowing from left to right this afternoon. As that pitch tails away again. Good patience by Truesdale. He's now worked a 2-ball, 1-strike count.
Yeah, definitely not a bad pitch there. Low and outside.
It's going to be fouled away first base side. Count evens up now. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Big payoff pitch coming here. Let's see if we can get him.
Pitch tails in high. That's going to work the count full now. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Payoff pitch upcoming now between Balsky Rowe and Truesdale. Fouled out of play, first base side again. Truesdale stays alive. Good 2-strike approach there, making sure that he makes contact on that pitch. And there's a line shot into center field. Lenneman goes back on it. He'll make the grab. Good break on that ball by Lenneman. He tracks it down for the first out of the ball game.
Yeah, great read on right off the bat. Nice hard line drive, but the center field was all over it.
So 1 out now in the top of the first inning is going to bring up the starting pitcher for the Buccaneers, number 8, Harper King. Fastball comes in high for ball 1. Swing and a miss. Count evens up 1-1. Interesting change here, Brian. Balsky Rowe now facing the lefty. He works from the stretch as opposed to the windup.
Yeah, he just must feel comfortable that way, you know. He didn't have a whole lot on that 2-2 curveball. You know, maybe going to the stretch here, he'd be able to figure it out.
Last offering misses high. 2-1 the count. Swing and a miss. Fastball gets by. Balsky Rowe battles back to a 2-2 count. Inside corner catches for the reverse K. An outstanding pitch by Balsky Rowe to ring up the second out of the inning for the Eagles. So 2 outs now for the Buccaneers. They're going to look to try to get a 2-out rally started. That'll start with number 22, Randy Rodriguez, who gets the start in center field. He'll take ball 1 inside. Again, another lefty for the Buccaneers. And again from the stretch, it's going to come in low. 2-0. Offering comes in high. 3 balls, no strikes, the count. Excellent patience by Rodriguez. Knowing the zone. Have to imagine the take signs on here as the Buccaneers desperately want a base runner here in the top half of the first. As that pitch will catch the low end of the zone there for called strike 1. It's going to move to the hitter's count now, 3-1. And that pitch is going to miss inside. So Rodriguez will take the walk. And the Buccaneers have a runner aboard with 2 outs. It's a beautiful spring afternoon here in Spring Hill, Florida. Mid 70-degree temperature, a pleasant breeze coming off the Gulf.
Well, I really like the way Gulf is setting up in the batter's box. They're not giving any room to that outside corner.
Certainly showing some aggression there at the plate. That's going to be starting left fielder number 16, Starling Gomez, now at the plate. Took the first offering for called strike 1, swinging a miss on that outside fastball. Opalski Rowe quickly ahead in the count now, 0-2. Pitch comes in, called strike 3. The pitches, the throw down to second is irrelevant as Opalski Rowe tosses another backwards K, and that'll end the top half of the first. We move to the bottom of the first inning. Don't go anywhere. You're watching the Gulf Coast Sports Network. Preparing for that next step in life isn't always easy. At Legacy Wealth Partners, our combination of experience, professionalism, and access to a wide variety of products and services to help meet all of your financial goals. For a new level of attention, insight, and capability, contact the trusted team at Legacy Wealth Partners.
How long are they going to worship this guy? Hey, we got Cy Young winners over here. Come on, Alice. Step into it. Feel bigger? Yeah.
Hi, Tom.
Chicks dig the long ball.
Hey, have you guys seen Mark?
You guys seen Mark? Who's left?
King.
Pitch and Marone is due up.
Hey!
So Burns is going to have to go to his bench. The only choice is John Kane.
Okay, kid. Get me the doc.
Burns has been reluctant to use Kane, preferring to go with the younger players, but he don't have a choice here tonight.
Now batting for Marone, Kane.
What got into him?
So we move to the bottom of the first inning. 0-0 is your score. Gulf versus Springstead here tonight on senior night here at Springstead High School. Setting up the defensive alignment for Gulf High School, starting with the battery. On the mound is going to be King. Richardson behind the plate. Custer at third. Truesdale at shortstop. Smith at second. Paso at first. In left field is Gomez. Center field Rodriguez. And in right field is Jenkins. And that is your defensive set for the Gulf High School Buccaneers. Leading off the inning for the Eagles will be the starting left fielder, number 15, Derek Ryan. King from the windup and delivers, misses outside for ball 1. Pitch comes in low, 2-0. If you're ever curious about our upcoming broadcasts and you haven't subscribed yet, you can always check out our scoreboard. At the bottom during our message bar, we also list our upcoming broadcasts down there, so you never miss any of the action. Latest offering by King comes in high. We've got a 3-0 count. Eagles would love to get that leadoff runner aboard, apply some pressure here in the home half of the first. And that offering by King falls in the zone for called strike 1. 3-1 the count now. Hitters count for Ryan. That offering will miss outside. So Ryan will take the walk. Leadoff runner aboard for the Eagles.
Very, very good patience there, Will, by the batter. Especially on a 3-1 count. That just missed the outside corner.
Couldn't agree more. And that patience will pay off and bring up number 7, starting center fielder, Quinn Lenneman. Swings and misses on that first offering from King. Be interesting to see if the Eagles try to push the envelope early and put Ryan in motion. It's exactly what King was thinking there, trying to keep Ryan close.
He was, and just like we talked about at the beginning of the broadcast, Springstead's looking to get a good start to the playoffs. This is the game to do it, and with the leadoff man aboard, they're looking to score some points here.
The field umpire has a quick word with the pitcher.
Yeah, I was wondering about that, Will. I didn't know if high school baseball was different, but the pitcher was wearing sunglasses, and that can sometimes be distracting for the hitters and also give an unfair advantage to the other pitcher because the sun is setting in the west right now, which is right in the defensive player's eye. So heads up there by the Springstead Eagles coaching staff to bring it to attention.
That it was, and that offering misses away. Evens up the count on 1 ball, 1 strike. So Ryan takes his lead from first. He breaks for second. Throw down by Richardson. Gets through. So aggressive base running here early. Credit Ryan with the stolen base, and the Eagles now have a runner in scoring position.
Really was a great jump there, Will. He read the pitch perfect and got a great jump.
That last offering missed low, so it's going to be a 2-1 count now for Lenneman. He's been swinging a hot bat as of late. Fouls that one straight back and out of play. Count now evens up at 2-2. So King works from the stretch, gives Ryan a look at second before he delivers. That's going to miss high and outside and work the count full now. 3 balls, 2 strikes. So we've got a payoff pitch here. And King's going to miss away. And another disciplined at bat for the Eagles. They put 2 runners on here in the bottom of the first. So runners on first and second now, nobody out. It's going to bring up the starting catcher for the Eagles, number 4, Owen Andres. Pitch misses away. Certainly seems like the Eagles are kind of switching their strategy here, just waiting for King to throw to them. And he does right there, and he gets the swing and the miss. Count evens up 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, one thing about the pitcher that I've noticed so far, he really lives on the outside corner right now. There must be some strategy behind that because, most of his pitches are on that side of the plate. So there might be some, hitting reports that the other coaches have been doing and thinking about it.
So 2-1 now as the throw back to second. Again, just trying to keep Ryan close. He's shown that he can swipe him. Buccaneer defense remains at double play depth. They would love to get one here. Popped up. Coming in from center is Rodriguez. He's going to make the grab.
That was great pitch location by Gulf's pitcher there. You know what? Springstead hitter just missed that ball. I mean, he was a barrel inch away from lining that thing into center field.
So with the pop out, that's the first out of the inning for the Buccaneers. We'll bring up the cleanup batter for the Eagles, number 21, starting first baseman Jake Jasiak. Ryan breaks for third, and there's a shot into the right center gap. That's going to roll all the way to the fence. Ryan comes around to score easily, as does Lenneman. And a 2 RBI double for Jake Jasiak, and the Eagles are on the board first.
He saw that pitch right out of the pitcher's hand and smoked it. Solid line drive to right center field.
Couldn't have placed it any better. And as you mentioned, Brian, pitching that ball outside, Jasiak went with it and took it right to right center field instead of trying to pull that ball. So some timely hitting by Jake Jasiak. That's 2 for the Eagles and brings up starting first baseman number 16, Ty Grover. Popped up again. Rodriguez gives track. He's going to camp under it. He'll make the grab. Jasiak thinks about tagging, but thinks better of it, as that was a heck of a throw by Rodriguez in from center.
2 down for the Eagles. Batting 6th, senior number 17, Chris DeCono.
So King able to get 2 outs by the air. Jasiak on second base brings up starting right fielder number 17, Chris DeCono. Trying to keep this inning going for the Eagles. He'll take ball 1 outside. Popped up again. Right center field. Rodriguez covered some serious ground on that ball. Credit to that young man. Wow, he really tracked that ball all the way in, and he recorded all 3 outs of the inning for the Buccaneers, but not before the Springstead Eagles. They play 2. And we move to the top of the second inning. 2-0 your score right here on the Gulf Coast Sports Network. Specializing in personalized jewelry and gifts, Morningshire Market brings the game to life with custom baseball keepsakes. From necklaces to key rings, bottle toppers, and more, the options to have custom gifts made to order are limitless with Morningshire Market. Whether shopping for yourself or shopping for others, ensure that Morningshire Market is at the top of your lineup.
Morningshire Market on Etsy. Use code DOUBLEPLAY at checkout for 15% off your purchase.
Big league flavor.
When you make a perfect slide. You're in the big leagues.
Big league pouch.
When you keep the team alive. You're in the big leagues.
Big league shreds.
When you block a shot or 2. You're in the big leagues.
Big league flavor.
You're into Big League Chew.
Big league chew. Fan-sized wads of great tasting shredded bubble gum stuffed into a giant Stay Fresh pouch.
You're in the big leagues.
Big league flavor and big league bubble.
You're into Big League Chew.
So we move to the top half of the second inning. 2-0 is your score right here on the Gulf Coast Sports Network. Leading things off for the Buccaneers, it's going to be number 1, Aiden Richardson, starting catcher, who takes called strike 1. Fastball comes inside. 1-1 the count. Offering misses low by Apostolski Rowe. Moves the count now to 2-1. To be a cutter there. Misses away.
It is, and he's just spiking it into the ground. He's just missing it.
It's going to work down to the hitter's count for Richardson. 3 balls, 1 strike. Buccaneers would love to get a leadoff runner aboard here, apply some pressure to get back into this ball game. And a nice comeback pitch there by Apolsky. He's now battled back to a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The cutter comes through and cuts him down for another strikeout and the first out of the inning for the Eagles.
That was a beautiful pitch there, Will. Outstanding location. One of those things that you want to just try to foul off that pitch.
Yeah.
You can't really do much with it. Batter didn't get a whole round in time, and he got him.
Great movement on that pitch, too. So 1 out in the inning is going to bring up the starting second baseman, number 4, Logan Smith. First offering misses for ball 1. bit off of that one. Pitch connects in the zone. Count evens up 1-1. Comes in low. We'll do our best to call the pitches. We have somewhat of a unique vantage point here tonight. We're actually slightly lower than the mound. At least I am, because I'm shorter. As Zapolsky connects there, evens up the count now. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Connects on the outside corner, called strike 3. And Apolsky Rowe is on fire here tonight, recording yet another strikeout and the second out of the inning for the Eagles.
Pitch placement couldn't have been any better. It even fooled me a little bit, Will.
So 2 outs now. And looking to start a 2-out rally is starting third baseman number 2, Corey Custer. We apologize that the camera froze on that last pitch. Unfortunately, we're dealing with some direct sunlight right behind home plate here, and that sometimes makes our equipment go a little bit wonky. But we'll stay on top of it for you, make sure that you don't miss any of the action here, because we've got some solid action here to start off this game. So we're now looking at a 2-ball, 1-strike count, and the offering from Apolsky Rowe on the inside corner connects. Beautiful placement. We got ourselves a 2-2 count. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and Apolsky Rowe strikes out the side. He's on fire, Brian.
Outstanding pitch placement. It's interesting. He's setting up the batters a little bit with some inside, outside, a little bit of movement. And then when he gets down to a 2-0 count, he starts to deal. He really does. He locks in, and the pitch placement couldn't have been any better.
That he does, and it shows Aces Wild right there as he strikes out the side. We move to the bottom of the second inning. 2-0's your score right here on the Gulf Coast Sports Network.
My name is Tom Roselli. I served in the U.S. Navy 65 to 69. Through all the turmoil and stress battling with the VA, I've come to learn that certain organizations have their hands tied and can only proceed so far, whereas Attorney Chris Chambers has the experience and the ability to dig into the files and get the results that got me my 100%. Tremendous job in helping veterans.
This is where it all gets decided. Johnson steps in, checks the sign. This is a classic confrontation. He's digging in. Here's the delivery. And there it goes. He's going back. It is going. It is gone.
Pepsi, the choice of a new generation.
Now there's a caffeine-free cola with that great Pepsi taste. Introducing caffeine-free Pepsi.
So we return to action here in the bottom of the second inning. 2-0 is your score. And Brian, we're seeing some fine display of pitching here tonight, aren't we?
Yeah, Springstead really is dialed in here. They took advantage of their top half of the first inning. Got an outstanding double, 2-run double by their big first baseman, also senior on senior night. So that's got to be pretty fun for them. Let's see if they can capitalize at this half inning as well.
And to start off this half of the inning is going to be the starting shortstop, number 12, Dimitri Sabino. Offering by King connects on the inside corner for called strike 1. That's what King needs to do. He struggled a little bit there in the first. He needs to get more of these first pitch strikes and even up those percentages a bit as that offering misses low. 1-1.
You know, it looks like the pitching coach over there for the Bucks, talked to him a little bit, showed him that he was missing outside to bring it in, and as you can see,
there's
nice
a ground
play.
Ball over to third. Custer backhands it over to first. That gets away, but honestly, it wouldn't have been there in time anyway as Sabino motored down to first. He would have beaten that one out, so let's mark that one as an infield hit for Sabino.
It was, but, the third baseman made a great play on that because if that squirts through or he doesn't get a glove on it, that's down in the corner for at least a double.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. So leadoff runner aboard for the Eagles brings up the number 8 hitter, the starting pitcher, number 22, Marcus Apolsky-Rowe. First pitch offering misses high and outside for ball 1. Sabino breaks for second. That ball gets away, so he's going to make it in standing up and give a third base a look. So a stolen base for Sabino.
Great jump there. Absolutely great jump. I mean, he could have stood up at second base. It was so good.
The Eagles are soaring on the base pass so far here, and there's a shot into right center field by Apolsky. Again, right where Jasiak put it. That's going to score a run easily. He's going to motor around and head for third. The cut over by Truesdale, but not in time. So an RBI triple by the senior, and he helps his own cause there as he's able to notch another run for Springstead.
Absolutely. This guy, I mean, he roped that ball to right center field, and he was on his horse right out of the batter's box, picking up the base coach, rounding second, coming in hard at third base. I think he's in there anyways, even if that throw is on the money.
Oh, he was thinking third the entire way.
Yeah, absolutely. Way to help his cause, like you said. Guy's on the mound. He's doing it all tonight.
So runner on third here, nobody out. We'll bring up the starting second baseman, number 5, Peter Ward. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Nice movement on that pitch by King. Starting to find those corners now. Fouls that one away. Out of play. 0-2.
Yeah, with no outs here, he's just looking to put something in play, get it to the right side of the field or in the air of the outfield, and try to bring in the run easily from home, either a tag up or, on the run.
King's offering misses outside, 1-2. Not a bad idea there when you're ahead in the count like that. You got to pitch to kind of see if the batter will go chasing for it.
Exactly.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. King able to record a critical strikeout for the Buccaneers and the first out of the inning. That'll turn the lineup over for the Eagles. Leadoff batter, number 15, Derek Ryan, now up at the plate. First offering misses high. That one had to be close. 1-0 the count. King works from the stretch. That's popped up and going to drift out of play behind home plate. That'll even things up now at 1 apiece. King's really trying for these corners. And I got to say, Brian, at least from where we're sitting, he's not missing by much.
He's not. He's right on the outside corner. It's basically on the line of the right or the left-handed batter's box. And you know what he's doing? He's changing it. So he's giving the look to the outside corner, and then he's coming in deep on him.
So the count now moves to 2 balls, 2 strikes. So Ryan will have to be protecting the remainder of the at-bat. And
That's
he does
great
so
pitch.
right there.
Absolutely perfect pitch. 2-2 count. Not much the batter could do there, but foul it off.
And that he did. So credit to Ryan as well on that at-bat, having a solid swing on it, just making contact to stay alive. But
Absolutely.
couldn't agree more with the placement by King on that pitch. So 2-2, we'll do it again. That offering misses outside, and that's going to run the count full now. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Payoff pitch between King and Ryan. Foul ball went off the foot of Ryan.
That does not feel good.
No, it does not. Hobbled a little bit, but appears to be okay. He's going to give it a shake and a shimmy and get back into that box.
We got a battle brewing here. 3-2 count, 1 out, Ryan's just thinking about poking something out there, scoring the RBI. King's trying to get out of this thing and get out of this jam that he's in.
That's true, Brian. I mean, it is early in the ball game, but these are one of those at-bats that really seems like it could set the tone for the rest of the ball game. If the Eagles are able to connect here with either a base hit or a sacrifice fly, that really could break the game open for the Eagles and put the Buccaneers in a tough spot.
Exactly what Ryan was thinking there. He was trying. That was all pull, dead pull all the way.
But if King is able to come up top at this at bat, then
just missed.
That could change the dynamics here. But Ryan, ever the patient batter, he'll take ball 4. That's going to put runners on the corners for the Eagles. So runners on first and second. Brings up number 7, Quinn Lenneman. And, of course, Ryan breaks for second. We expected that. He'll take it standing up and unencumbered. So another stolen base for Ryan this evening. It's going to put runners on second and third for the Eagles, and they're threatening to have a really big inning here. But King is battling back hard. He's thrown 2 consecutive strikes on Lenneman. Popped up, drifting foul and out of play into the 300 level.
which also has a house in it. Can you imagine living here? How awesome would that be to be able to watch baseball all the time and at your back porch? I know you guys can't see it at home, but right behind first base out here, behind the fence, I mean, the homes are, 150, 200 feet away?
That it is. We'll just call those the sky boxes. As Lenneman fouls that one away to remain alive. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 out. Bottom of the second inning. Eagles threatening with runners on second and third. They've already scored 1 off of the triple by Apolsky Rowe. An offering gets away. That's going to allow the pinch runner, Franklin scored on that play. So Franklin actually came in to run for Polsky. He came in and scored on that play. Ryan advances to third. 2 balls, 2 strikes, the count. Lenneman takes that offering low. That's going to run the pitch count full now. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Popped up and out of play, third base side.
This has been a really disciplined at bat. He got down to the count really quick, 0-2. Has been extremely patient, and look at that. He draws the walk. Outstanding out back by that young man.
That it was. Gotta love battles like that where you really have to stay at your toes the whole time, being down with that second strike early on, but you continue to battle, and then you get on base like that, drawing the walk. An excellent at bat.
It was, and King just needs to take a deep breath here. I think, the wild pitch that hit the backstop that scored the run in, maybe, got him going a little bit, but at this point, take a deep breath, dial it back in, you're fine.
Pitch falls in the zone. Lenneman will steal second. Buccaneers will concede the advancement. So second and third again, 1 out. 0-1 the count now on Owen Andrus. That offering misses outside, 1-1. King would love to get a strikeout here. Put the conventional out in play to end the inning. But you kind of feel like the Eagles are just sitting back, just waiting to strike.
They really are. I mean, a base hit with the speed on the bases right now, I think it scores too easily. Just trying to put something in play. Payoff pitch. Check swing, couldn't hold up.
And Passow gave chase, but just too far over.
Yeah, it wasn't a full swing. It was kind of just right off the end of the barrel. It was more defensive, if anything. I think he realized that he shouldn't have been swinging at the time. Just checked it up. Little bloop foul.
King tries for that outside corner. It's going to miss away. Run the count full now. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, King's got to be very careful here because they got the big first baseman, 21, who hit that solid line drive double in the top of the first inning. Jasiak, he's also a senior tonight. So, Got to concentrate here. There it is.
There's a ground ball, first base side. Pascal gloves it. Thought about going home, but he'll just hold on to that ball and take that out unassisted. Ryan scores from third. So an RBI for Andres.
It was a great pitch. King placed it perfectly. He was looking for that outside corner, but he did his job. He did his job. He put it in play, 1 out. They're aggressive on the base path. They've got the speed that they needed to get the run in.
That they did, and the Eagles will take it all day long. They run their advantage now to 5-0 for number 21, Jake Jasiak. Pops that one up and out of play towards our booth.
Big 21 there was looking to go all the way. He put some mustard on that swing.
That he did. Swing and a miss. Nice offering by King. And he's looking at an 0-2 advantage here, so we can see a variety of pitches here from King. So Jasiak will have to stay on his toes. Tries for that outside corner, misses away, 1-2.
Great pitch there. Don't give anything. He's going to be hacking if it's anywhere close. It was a great pitch.
And there's a shot to right field. Jenkins in on it. It's going to bounce in front of him. Tries to go to first with it. So an RBI single by Jasiak. The Eagles are soaring here in the second with a 6-0 lead.
I'll be honest with you. It looked like the right fielder got a little bit of sun. He looked to have a really good beat on that line drive when he was coming in on it, and then all of a sudden he pulled up. So I think the elements have had a factor here early in this game with the sun setting behind us.
Good point, Brian, because I did see the same thing. I saw the same thing. A good jump on the ball, and then this slight hesitation.
Yep. And then he grabs it. He tries to throw him out of first base, right? So, he's being aggressive. He's doing what he needs to do. Unfortunately, the elements just got to him there.
That's going to bring up the starting third baseman, number 16, Ty Grover. Pops that one up on the infield. First base side. Passow under it. He'll make the grab. And that will end the inning, but not before the Eagles plate 4. We've got our 6-0 score as we move into the bottom of the second inning, or correction, the top of the second inning. Top of the third inning. Wash my mouth out with soap. Top of the third inning coming up right here on the Gulf Coast Sports Network.
Roaches, ants, termites. Let Bingham's Professional Pest Management knock your bugs out of the park. Bingham's Ultimate Pest Protection Plan is guaranteed to protect your home from unwanted pests. And it's also guaranteed to be the lowest price in town. Don't let bugs get to first base in your home. Take BP on them. Log on to TampaBayBugs.com to get your coupon for a free pest treatment of your home. Bingham's Professional Pest Management. Systematic pest elimination since 1964.
Preparing for that next step in life isn't always easy. At Legacy Wealth Partners, our combination of experience, professionalism, and access to a wide variety of products and services to help meet all of your financial goals. For a new level of attention, insight, and capability, contact the trusted team at Legacy Wealth Partners.
So we move to the top of the third inning. Swing and a miss for strike one. We've got some changes here for you. So I'm not sure if this is a pinch hitter or a substitution, but number 9, Graziano now at the bat for Gulf High School. Count evens up 1 ball, 1 strike. We also have some defensive changes for the Eagles. Now on the mound, number 5, Peter Ward. Polsky Rowe, who pitched an outstanding 2 innings of work, moves to center field, and Lenneman moves from center to second base. There's a ground ball first base side. Jasiak eats that up, takes it unassisted at first base for the first out of the inning.
One down for the Gulf Buccaneers, now up. Number 5, Jenkins.
So now up to bat for the Buccaneers, starting right fielder, number 5, David Jenkins. Ward works from the windup and delivers. Fastball comes in low for ball 1. Got some nice velocity on his pitches, Brian.
He's got some nice velocity. He's got some natural action in his ball, in his fastball as well. It starts on the outside and comes right back over the plate. It's a great looking pitch.
Swing and a miss. Count evens up 1 ball, 1 strike. Fastball connects right down the middle. Ward now ahead in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Record that strikeout number 5, Peter Ward, and the second out of the inning for the Eagles. And the Buccaneers are going to try to get a 2-out rally started as they turn over the lineup for number 14, Tyrell Truesdale. Fastball tails in high, 1-0. This might be the point in the game, Brian, where you see the Buccaneer batters start to take more pitches just to try to force the action, get a runner on board. So that pitch connects with the outside corner. 1-1.
Yeah, it's tough, though, because, the Springstead pitchers so far have been coming right at him as well. So it's a mix between trying to be patient, let the pitcher make a mistake. But quite honestly, Ward's not making many right now.
That's true. So 2-1 the count. As Ward delivers from the windup, that's fouled away by Truesdale, out of play. Again, into that skybox level that we mentioned earlier.
Yeah, a lot of fans up there tonight.
Nothing better than to sit out on your porch, grilling up some food and watching some.
Yeah, and Truesdale had
baseball.
he had a great swing there too. He just missed it.
Goes digging for that one. Ball gets away, so they'll throw down to first to record the out. That's Andres Jasiak. And that'll end the top half of the third. We move to the bottom half of the inning. 6-0 your score right here on the Gulf Coast Sports Network. Toss us a like, hit subscribe. Don't go away. We'll be back right after this.
Roaches, ants, termites. Let Bingham's Professional Pest Management knock your bugs out of the park. Bingham's Ultimate Pest Protection Plan is guaranteed to protect your home from unwanted pests. And it's also guaranteed to be the lowest price in town. Don't let bugs get to first base in your home. Take BP on them. Log on to TampaBayBugs.com to get your coupon for a free pest treatment of your home. Bingham's Professional Pest Management. Systematic pest elimination since 1964.
Is totally awesome. What's your secret? M&M's. I hit singles when I eat the brown ones, doubles with yellows, orange, triples, and with the green ones, I take the ball downtown. Magnificent!
Kevin, you're up.
Quick, give me a green one. Only one homer left. That's for me. Here's a triple. M&M's chocolate candies. The milk chocolate melts in your mouth, not in your hand.
leagues. Big league flavor.
When you make a perfect slide, you're in the big leagues.
Big league pouch.
When you keep the team alive, you're in the big leagues.
Big league shreds.
When you block a shot or two, you're in the big leagues.
Big league flavor.
You're into Big League Chew.
Big league chew. Fan-sized wads of great taste and shredded bubble gum stuffed into a giant Stay Fresh pouch.
You're in the big leagues.
Big league flavor and big league bubble.
You're into Big League Chew.
So we move to the bottom of the third inning. 6-0 is your score. Hard shot down the third base line, but foul, leading off the inning for the Eagles. Number 17, right fielder Chris DeCono. Fastball offering by King, misses outside, 1-1. Not only do we carry high school baseball and softball as well as the upcoming playoffs, which we're very excited about, we also carry middle school softball. So don't miss any of the action for the next generation of stars that are coming up. If you go to our YouTube channel or our website at www.gulfcoastsportsnetwork.org, you can see our upcoming schedules so that you never miss any of the action. That latest offering by King misses away. It's going to run the count now to 3 balls, 1 strike. On to Kono. Chops that one foul down the third base line. Barehanded by head coach Jeff Gillespie, showing that he's still got it. Curveball falls in the zone. Beautiful pitch by King to record the backwards K.
That was a nasty pitch. I mean, it just dropped right on the outside corner. Beautiful pitch. And you know, it's tough to do that with a 3-2 count. And my gosh, what a payoff pitch that was.
That it was. Big momentum pitch there for the Buccaneers. First out of the inning. Brings up number 12, Dimitri Sabino.
You know, King took a little bit off that pitch. I think he confused him a little bit. You know, he was way out in front of it. So it'll be interesting to see what he does here. You know, I don't think he's going to throw him a fastball.
There's a hard line shot in the left field over the head of Custer. Gomez up with it. He'll toss it in. And a solid single to left by Sabino will get a runner on for Springstead. We were mentioning the pitches, Brian. You and I both know, having coached baseball ourselves and having played when we were younger, that one of the big mistakes that pitchers make when they first start throwing those breaking balls is they try to throw it at the same speed as their fastball. And there's a hard line shot past Truesdale into left.
Tough play.
Sabino's motoring, but he'll hold it third, and a double for Apolsky Rowe. He's just got 2 more hits for the cycle. Apolsky Rowe, he already got the 2 hard ones out of the way.
You know, hard ground ball. It was a tough hop, you know, for the shortstop, and great piece of hitting.
Talking about those breaking balls, a lot of times they try to throw them at the same speed as their fastballs, but to get that movement, you know, take a little bit off of it and give that ball a chance to move.
Right. The whole idea is to create spin. You know, once the spin is created, if you throw too hard, you'll see where pitchers are spiking it into the grass. They keep spiking it down into the grass. So it's important to have the same movement, same speed on the mound, but take a little bit off.
That it is. That last pitch gets away, allowed Sabino to score from third. Brings up the current pitcher, number 5, Peter Ward. Nice movement on that pitch, connects on the outside corner for called strike 1. His offering misses away 2-1. Popped up on the infield. Smith giving chase. Rodriguez comes in on it, makes an incredible grab there in center. Polsky tags, he'll score. Wow, Rodriguez. Looks like a young Willie Mays out there.
It was a great play.
And I don't think I don't think I'm short selling that. I mean, that kid, man, he can track a ball out there.
He can track a ball, and he's got wheels. Heads up base running, though, by Springstead there, third base coach and manager of the team. It was gutsy. It really was. He was tagging the entire time, and he got the throw.
It's going to turn the lineup over for the Eagles, number 15, Derek Ryan. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Yeah, Gulf's got to be careful here. It's starting to get away from him a little bit. Let's get this out, reset, and try to put some runs on the board next inning.
Or hit some more to center field, because I wouldn't mind seeing some more defensive play out there.
Absolutely. It's fantastic play by, what is number 22 out there in center field?
Rodriguez.
Should we call him the Jet?
I don't think it'd be short selling it. That offering misses away. So the last offering now works the count of 3 balls, 1 strike, and there's a shot to left, but that's going to be in foul territory and out of play. Ryan got that inside pitch turned on it, but turned on it a little bit too much. It's going to work the count full now. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Payoff pitch between King and Ryan. That offering's going to come in high for ball 4. Another fabulous at-bat by Derek Ryan.
Really shows patience there. I mean, especially with that elevated fastball, a 3-2 count, you're wanting to hit. And to lay off that pitch, great job.
Showing why he's a leadoff batter. Between his combination of discipline at the plate and advancing on the base pass with stolen bases. He'll remain at first after that pitch gets away. 1-0 the count for number 7, Quinn Lenneman. Pitch comes in high. 2 balls, no strikes. Popped up. Out of play, straight back. Again, fouled straight back.
Yeah, King's got to be a little careful here. I mean, this batter's all over pitch. I mean, he's just not missing it by much. Look for him to change speeds and probably come a little bit further inside.
Bring that curveball again is what I'd do.
He did it, but he came a little too far and it got him.
So Lenneman will take the hit by pitch. That'll put runners on first and second for the Eagles. Still 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. Springstead's plated 2 so far. For the starting catcher now at bat, number 4, Owen Andres. Offering misses inside.
Yeah, Andres, just a sophomore, really breaking through in the Springstead team. He's been dynamic this year.
Popped up out of play.
Well, he's also seen the ball really, really well tonight. Again, King's got to come a little bit further inside on these batters, and he does, and he gets it. Great job.
Connects on that inside corner, as you mentioned. Takes a 1-ball, 2-strike advantage, does King. He's going to try to get the punch out here and get the Buccaneers to work. The top half of the fourth. Side offering misses high, 2-2. Fouled, straight back. We hope you're enjoying tonight's broadcast. If you don't mind, go ahead and toss us a like, hit subscribe if you haven't already done so. You can turn on notifications once you do that, so you can be notified anytime we go live. That way you never miss any of the action right here on the Gulf Coast Sports Network.
You know, King's doing a really good job keeping that fastball somewhat elevated around the numbers. He just needs to keep throwing it. I think that one's going to get out of play, but Springstead hitters having a hard time elevating their swing to catch up with it to get it in fair territory. So credit to King here. Tough game, right? He's down right now 8-0, but he's dealing. He's pitching the way he needs to pitch.
That he is, and we got another battle here. To your point, Brian, Andres fouling off numerous pitches in a row to remain alive. And there's a chopper over to third. Nice glove by Custer. And he'll make the tag. So a nice scoop and tag by Custer will end the inning. Springstead plates 2. 8-0's your score going into the top of the fourth inning right here on the Gulf Coast Sports Network.
Preparing for that next step in life isn't always easy. At Legacy Wealth Partners, our combination of experience, professionalism, and access to a wide variety of products and services to help meet all of your financial goals. For a new level of attention, insight, and capability, contact the trusted team at Legacy Wealth Partners.
I chose Divinity because of Holly. And all the years that I have been with Holly, she is extremely knowledgeable. She has the expertise, and I don't trust anybody else. But for Holly, I've seen her for so many years. I have such confidence in her because she knows my face and my skin so well.
Who's left? Kane.
Pitch him or let's do up.
Kane.
So Burns is going to have to do his best. The only choice is John Kane.
Okay, kid. Get me the doc.
Burns has been reluctant to use Kane, preferring to go with the younger players, but you don't have a choice here.
So that drops into left field. Nice hit by King.
Yeah, just put it where nobody was it, right? Nice little flare over the left field. And that's exactly what the Bucs need to do here. They need to be a little scrappy, play a little small ball, get some base runners, and try to get back in this ball game.
So that's going to bring up number 22, Randy Rodriguez, who's been putting on a show in center field this evening.
That he has, Will.
And the Buccaneers have some momentum. I do want to alert our viewers, our modem, our special uplink modem to give you these broadcasts automatically rebooted. We were not aware of that. Luckily, we're still active. I'm showing that we're still active, but you might have missed maybe 10 to 30 seconds of live action. If it was a play that you want to watch again, we can upload a high-definition recording. We apologize that this occurred. It was unanticipated, but luckily we have reconnected, so I'm showing all green, so we should be good to go. But again, you can reach out to us at info@gulfcoastsportsnetwork.org, and we would be happy to upload that recording if there was a play that was missed. Again, I'm not...
Ooh, that was close.
Nice pickoff move by Peter Ward over at first. Again, if there was, we're not exactly sure when the modem actually bugged out on us, so if there was a play that was missed, just reach out to us and we'll take care of that for you. Offering by Ward connects. Low half of the zone for called strike 2. Rodriguez shakes his head in disapproval. He thought it came in a tad low. 1-2 the count. There's a line shot down the first base line, but foul.
Just foul.
That's a break for Springstead because with the speed that Rodriguez has shown us so far,
Yeah,
down in that corner, I'd say that's 3 standing up and maybe more.
Yeah, the Jet would have been motoring on that one for sure, Will.
So the count remains 1-2. Leadoff runner on for Golf so far this inning. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Throw down to second by Andres. A beautiful throw, but King able to get in underneath that tag. And a nice tag attempt by Sabino. It's really a nice play all the way around. Nice throw down, nice tag attempt, and a good slide by King. So 1 out now in the inning brings up the left fielder Starling Gomez. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Fastball connects down the middle for called strike 2. Ward put some mustard on that hot dog.
He sure did, Will. He's looking to get out of this. Runner on second base. Great steal on the strikeout. It's a great pitch there.
Yeah.
Great pitch.
Fastball misses away. Works the count now to 1 ball, 2 strikes for Gomez. Fouls that one straight back.
Yeah, Gomez looking to drive something. They need to get on the board here, and they're set up perfectly for it. Cleanup batter, number 4 hitter, playing left field. You can expect some fireworks here.
Pitch comes in high, 2-2.
It's a really great pitch there. Elevated. He fouled the last pitch off, seeing if he could chase, and he didn't. Great patience.
And it's hard for those hitters to lay off those high fastballs at eye level because they look like beach balls coming in.
They absolutely do.
Ooh, nice.
That did not miss by much.
No. You could probably hear the snap of the glove here. Serious velocity by Ward on that pitch.
And a great take.
That gives us our full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Ward works from the stretch, has his sign, and delivers. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Strike him out, throw him out. Double play to end the inning. If you're a Springstead fan, you can't draw that up any better. That ends the Buccaneer threat. We move to the bottom of the 4th. 8-0's your score right here on the Gulf Coast Sports Network.
My name is Tom Roselli. I served in the U.S. Navy 65 to 69. Through all the turmoil and stress battling with the VA, I've come to learn that certain organizations have their hands tied and can only proceed so far, whereas Attorney Chris Chambers has the experience and the ability to dig into the files and get the results that got me my 100%. Tremendous job in helping veterans.
And now, an exciting message from Burger King.
We know you're watching the game, but you're waiting for something more exciting. Ready? Broiling beef frying nearly 2-to-1 in a coast-to-coast survey. Not better than baseball? Think about it. Nearly 2 out of 3 people chose broiling. Burger King broils. McDonald's and Wendy's fry. Okay, now back to baseball. But the second it's over, everybody up. Click off your sets. Come on to Burger King.
You beat the team you had to beat.
Hey, look!
You did it in the dust and heat. Now you're thirsty and hot, and you know what to do. 'Cause there's something big waiting for me and you. So games ain't so big
game's on the line, and you're looking at a full count with 0.2 seconds left on the shot clock, the last thing you need to be worried about is your deodorant. That's why I use Old Spice. Old Spice is the bare knuckle, straight on tackle, heavyweight deodorant that gives the best game, set, and match, eye-step, and sudden death, double overtime performance in the pit fight against odor.
Safe!
From odor, thanks, Old Spice.
Your batting average is totally awesome. What's your secret? M&M's. I hit singles when I ate the brown ones, doubles with yellows, orange, triples. And with the green ones, I take the ball downtown. Magnificent!
Kevin, you're up.
Quick, give me a green one. Only one homer left. That's for me. Here's a triple. M&M's chocolate candies. The milk chocolate melts in your mouth, not in your hand.
So we move to the bottom of the fourth inning. Leading things off is going to be number 21, Jake Jasiak. First pitch offering to left field over the head of Gomez. That bounces to the fence. Jasiak wheeling around going into second. He'll take it standing up. So Jasiak smacks one to left and has a leadoff double for Springstead. And the Eagles are off to a fast start here in the home half of the fourth. That'll bring up the 5 spot, number 16, Ty Grover. Takes that pitch away. Jasiak's going to go ahead and take third. So 1-0 the count now for Ty Grover. Excellent opportunity here for the Eagles, having that runner on third and nobody out. As the offering by King connects on that outside corner. Count evens up now, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Oh, that's got a chance.
So to deep
got a
left
chance.
field.
Oh.
That ball is gone. A 2-run shot by number 16, Ty Grover. He stamps the exclamation mark on senior night. As he'll touch all 4 and meet the celebration from his teammates. That was a shot, Brian. And it left in a hurry.
It did. And his first 2 at-bats, he was a little impatient, right? He was swinging at the first pitch every time, popped a couple up. And for him to dial in there, and he absolutely smoked that ball.
Check swing fouled away by number 17, Chris DeCono. Popped up again. Passow gives chase. Falls in. So the ball was touched in foul territory, was the ruling. Correction at first, that was Graziano. So Graziano coming in on that play. So DeCono now looking at an 0-2 count. Curveball,
Ripped.
line shot into left. He'll wheel around and go for 2. And he'll make it in standing up. So a solid shot and hustle by number 17, Chris DeCono. And he nets himself a double here in the bottom half of the fourth. So runner on second, nobody out, brings up the shortstop, number 12, Dimitri Sabino. Swing and a miss. That's going to connect. Rather, that one
must have went off the knob of the bat. Looked like it was coming in on the ribs, but it must have just been right there on the knob of the bat. Foul ball.
Well, actually, it was ruled as a live ball. As the runner was allowed to advance to third. That's DeCono advancing to third, so.
Yeah, not really sure there. 3-1, so he called it a ball.
Yeah, so 3 balls, 1 strike the count. We thought that made contact, but evidently not. And there's a pop-up third base side. Gomez giving track. He's under it. He'll make the grab. And close enough, able to keep DeCono at bay. He'll remain at third.
Yeah, sitting behind home plate here, I definitely heard something. It sounded like it may have caught him, or hit him. Or once we heard that and it bounced to the left, it had to have been a foul ball, right? So
yeah, I thought
really sure.
I thought the same thing. And Coach Bianco makes the trip to the mound. It looks like we'll have a pitching change. So we'll take a quick break, give the change information to you, and we'll be back right after this. Don't go anywhere. You're watching the Gulf Coast Sports Network.
Roaches, ants, termites. Let Bingham's Professional Pest Management knock your bugs out of the park. Bingham's Ultimate Pest Protection Plan is guaranteed to protect your home from unwanted pests. And it's also guaranteed to be the lowest price in town. Don't let bugs get to first base in your home. Take BP on them. Log on to TampaBayBugs.com to get your coupon for a free pest treatment of your home. Bingham's Professional Pest Management. Systematic pest elimination since 1964.
Specializing in personalized jewelry and gifts, Morningshire Market brings the game to life with custom baseball keepsakes. From necklaces to key rings, bottle toppers, and more, the options to have custom gifts made to order are limitless with Morningshire Market. Whether shopping for yourself or shopping for others, ensure that Morningshire Market is at the top of your lineup.
Morningshire Market on Etsy. Use code DOUBLEPLAY at checkout for 15% off your purchase.
So the pitching change is complete. Now on the mound is Graziano, number 9. And King moves over to first, so they just do a straight swap there. First offering to Apolsky Rowe, fouled off first base side. So now batting's number 22, Marcus Apolsky Rowe. Correction, he's actually in center field now, not pitcher. We'll update that graphic. Offering comes in high, 1-1. There's a shot to left field, but drifting in foul territory. Out of play.
Springstead bats are on fire tonight. Really good discipline at the plate. Nothing against the Bucks pitchers. They're doing their job. They're just, Springstead's just hitting it where they're not.
Nice movement by Graziano on that pitch, but comes in just a tad high.
That was a great pitch.
That it was. Swing and a miss. So Graziano with the changeup records the strikeout.
Yeah, and that's what you need when you change. You get a pitching change, come in, get the strikeout. Great job.
So we apologize. We actually missed an out there. So that's the second out of the inning. Brings up number 5, Peter Ward. There's a shot over to third. Custer up with it, tosses over. King had to come off the bag, so Ward will be safe. A run will score. So runner on first, 2 outs. Going to bring up Derek Ryan to the plate. He's had a solid all-around game today. Fouls that one straight back and out of play.
And I got to bring something up here. I just heard the announcer, the PA announcer, call 1-5-15 here, Ricky Bobby. Rubbin's racing, Will. Rubbin's racing.
So 1 ball, 1 strike the count. Popped up third base side. Late break on that ball. Fortunate for the Buccaneers, it bounces foul.
That was a great pitch. Really jammed him up. It looked like he put a good swing on it, but the late movement on the inside of the bat got him to pop it up foul.
It's going to work the count out of 1-2. Jammed him.
That's tough play.
Yeah, that's going to drop over the head of Truesdale, who gave chase. All-out effort, but nothing you can do on that one. That one finds a spot in left field. And Ryan's on board with a single.
Tough break with Graziano. 2 perfectly placed pitches. Jammed him both times. That time, Truesdale was able to, not Truesdale, Ryan was able to just get enough barrel on it to get it to no man's land.
Breaking pitch misses away. 1 ball, no strikes. Runners on first and second, 2 outs for Springstead. Here in the bottom of the fourth, 11-0 is your score. Popped up foul, out of play. There's a shot to center field. Rodriguez giving chase. He can't get there. And if he can't get there, you know that's a shot in the gap.
Motoring for third.
2 runs will come in. And a stand-up triple for Quinn Lenneman. That plates 2 more for Springstead. NASA didn't stop that countdown, and Lenneman took off to left center field with that shot. Bring up number 4, Owen Andres. Offering comes in high for ball 1. Chip foul, third base line. Going to even up the count now. 1 ball, 1 strike. the way first base side. King with some massive effort trying to track that one down. Good hustle by King.
Yeah, the Bucs pitcher's way ahead here. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Let's see what he does.
And that's going to connect with Andres.
It's really a tough break. He tried to put it in there. Throw him the breaking ball. Just got away from him a little bit.
So that's going to put the runners on the corners. We have a pinch runner. Isla Manning now in. He'll take his spot at first base. Pinch running for Andres. And that brings up the first baseman, number 21, Jake Jasiak, the senior. And there's a shot to left field. That's going to drop in. That'll score a run. Letterman comes in from third, so an RBI single for Jake Jasiak.
Kid's on fire tonight on senior night. Big first baseman. 4 for 4 for the night. I think he's got 2 stand-up doubles and 4 RBIs. Really putting on a show on senior night in front of the fans.
That he is. And that's going to bring up another man who's putting on a show tonight. The one who hit the 2-run shot the previous inning, number 16, Ty Grover.
Yeah, look for him to, 2 outs, way ahead here. He's just having fun now. Let's see what he does.
Pickoff move to second. So 0-1 the count on Grover. There's a shot to right field. Jenkins in on it. That's going to get past him. And that's got some room to roll. A run scores. Jasiak will hold at third. So a RBI double for Ty Grover.
Yeah, Grover doing it again, right? Great piece of hitting there after the home run. And listen, just putting it where the pitcher gives it to you, right? Outside corner, nice little poke to right field, gets the RBI in, the big fella at third base, and now he's in with a stand-up double. Great piece of hitting there.
So that's the ball game due to the run rule. So let's take it over to Brian Hawkins for the Connor Electric Player of the Game. Brian, who you got?
Listen, the Springstead Eagles came out tonight. Their bats were flying. They were on fire during senior night. But honestly, we got to only give it to one person, right? The entire team deserves it, but we can put it to one person. And that player of the game is the big first baseman, Mr. Jasiak. 4 for 4 on the night, 4 RBIs, 2 stand-up doubles, and 1 run. So outstanding performance by the big senior on senior night. Congratulations, sir. Congratulations to the Springstead Eagles. Outstanding job.
And they're honoring the seniors here on senior night. So Jake Jasiak is your Connor Electric Player of the Game. Thank you again for joining us tonight. For Brian Hawkins, I'm Will Wilkie. Don't forget to join us for upcoming playoff action for baseball and softball. We'll see you next time.